extra soothing sound waves each week, be sure to check out my Patreon, link in the description box. Hello there. Welcome to Pierced Perfect. My name is Ocean. How can I help you today? Okay. Ooh, infected. Which side is it? This side. Okay. Do you mind if I just take a look there? Oh yeah, I can definitely see at the back. Yeah, there's some gunk built up and swelling. When did you get that one done? Okay. Yeah, we've actually had a few people come from there. Definitely don't think they're cleaning their tools properly. Yeah. Well, I mean, if you were cleaning it every night, then you did all you really could do. So don't be too hard on yourself. We'll get it taken care of. Unfortunately, just based on how crooked it is, I would recommend that we just take it out, let it heal, and we can re-pierce it once it's ready. Because just how crooked it is right now, when you do your conch, you don't want to be seeing that outside piece, right? Especially if it's a hoop, then it looks nice, but right now it's kind of like sideways. I actually don't even know how they pierced it like that, and they put a butterfly backing in, which is also just wrong on all levels. So I can imagine the pain you're in. Yeah, when you're doing a piercing for the first time, you should always be using a flat back, we recommend, just because with butterfly backings, they're going to catch, you're more likely to fiddle with them and want to take them out, and you really want to keep your piercings in for a few months to let them properly heal. Do you know what jewelry they put in there? Okay, yeah, I can always take a closer look at it. It doesn't look like titanium, unfortunately, so we'll likely just have to throw it out, okay? Because we don't want you putting other materials in your ears that just aren't good, right? Yeah. Oh, yeah, that looks painful. Don't worry, we'll get it cleaned up. So that is our first item on the agenda, and then you said you wanted other piercings? Brave. Okay. Oh yeah, don't mind me, I have the sniffles, allergies. Yeah, you know how it is. Yeah, okay. We can definitely take a look at your ear anatomy. I mean, on this side you have your conch, which unfortunately is going to have to go, and then you have your first and seconds, I see, right? Yeah, and the spacing between those two is pretty wide, so I don't really think we could fit a third, and because we're healing that conch, I wouldn't recommend doing any on your helix right now either, because you're just not gonna, you're gonna need a side to sleep on. That's what we recommend. So if we're already piercing this side, then this side is gonna have to be your sleeping side. Mind you, if we take out the piercing, it will be able to heal properly, okay? And then if you're cleaning it every night, it should be fine for sleeping as well. But if we're piercing this side, you definitely don't want to be sleeping on it. Do you sleep on your sides, your face, back? Back, okay, then you're fine, then you're good to go then. Most people sleep on their sides, that's why we say that, but if you're a back sleeper, then good for you. Can't say the same for myself. No, I am a face sleeper. Yeah, it's the worst way for you to sleep for back problems, wrinkles, ear piercings, etc., but it's just the only way I can get some good sleep. Okay. Okay. So on this side, I can see right now you just have your first and seconds. Yeah. And these ones are put a bit closer. Did you get these done at the same time? Because the spacing is off. Okay. I see, so you did that second first and then that second. Okay. Well, we can definitely take a look at both of those. I'll take a closer look and want to make sure that both of them are just perfectly healed. How long ago did you get those ones done? Okay, so that should be fine. There are people though who take years to heal piercings. It honestly just depends on your anatomy. And then what else are you looking to get done then? Okay, you want to look at some Helix options? For sure, I can definitely walk you through some of those. Okay, so just taking a look here at your options. Have you ever had any Helix piercings before that maybe didn't heal or you took out? No? Okay, so this is all unpierced skin, which is good. That means there's not going to be any scar tissue I have to worry about, but I'll still just take a look. We want to make sure that there's no major veins that are running through. Some people have certain veins in their ears that you really can't pierce, so we're just going to take a look at your ear anatomy more deeply, but let's see what you'd like. So currently you have your 1 stud and your 2 stud there, so you've got your first and seconds, okay? I just like to start, it makes it easier. And then that's what you have, so those are the stars of the show. They're in there. We don't want to get rid of them, right? Okay. And then you're saying you want a helix. So there are different types of helix. You could either get a floating helix or you could get your side helix. So here, I'll put this down for a second. So as you can see, you can take a look at my ears. I always think it's helpful to visualize. I have my double helix here. So this is a double helix only because I have 2 of these studs, okay? Yeah, so I have my first, my second, which is what you have, but your second is actually placed kind of right here. So it makes it difficult to place another on either side. They really spaced that one out far. And then you have your conch right now, which is infected, which will get fixed up for you. And then on this side, as you can see, I have my first, second, third, and fourth, which goes quite high up into my cartilage area. And then I have here a floating helix. Now this is one of our most popular pieces, okay? And because of my ear anatomy, my ear curves a lot at the top here, as you can see. And because it curves, it hides that top bar, because there is a bar in there. If you're able to kind of see, it's a bit difficult to show. If you're able to see the bar, yeah. So it is a floating helix, so it goes through the top there. But it's so beautiful because it just hangs down. Now this one is a solid gold piece, so it is more pricey. It's probably one of our priciest items we have in the shop, around 200 Canadian that is. However, it is solid gold, so it's good for your ears and you'll have it for a lifetime, right? Yeah, so we can definitely do a more affordable option. I mean, right now I see that you just have silver. Do you want to keep it that way, or do you like to do mixed metals? Okay, so we can definitely keep with the silver, and that's great too because titanium is the most affordable, but it's also the best for healing. So we can definitely put a titanium piece if you wanted a floating helix. But what are you thinking? Are you wanting a double helix, a single helix? Are you wanting the floating? Okay, so the one that goes across, that's actually an industrial piercing. So what that one is it would kind of be pierced here, okay? And it would go all the way across down here. And then there's a bar. Now the industrial is really pretty if, for example, you would want to get either a bar that looks beautiful, or some people will get a beautiful piece. We can do these, they're custom, and they'll kind of hang down, and we can add little charms, whether that be like stars, a heart, you know, just some circle shells or gems, whatever it may be, and it hangs along the ear, which is really pretty. Now the reason why I point that out for you is because you have a wider ear, so you have the perfect ear anatomy for an industrial. However, industrials are harder to heal, and they are a bit more painful. There is, however, an alternative. Instead of piercing up here, we would pierce your front helix. So it would just be more of a horizontal line across. Okay, if you take a look, for example, here, this is where my front helix would be, and then we would go right across the ear there. So it's just a bit more horizontal rather than on an angle. Still looks beautiful. Now, you can't start off initially getting this gorgeous custom piece. You would need to first get your front helix and your back helix done, have them both heal, and then once they're healed, we could transition to a chain with charms. But initially during the healing process, you want to make sure it's not getting caught on anything, okay? It's also easier to clean when there's no chain with charms and whatnot. Yeah, so we can do these custom. I mean, a lot of our jewelry we make in-house. For example, this custom piece here, I personally don't. I just am a piercer here and I help with some of the designs, but we have our amazing jeweler. She's not in today, but she creates a lot of the pieces. Yeah, she's very talented. So we could do whatever you'd like with that piece. For example, we could do birthstones for your family. We could do different types of charms. Like if you like sports, we could do a soccer ball, a little football, ice skate, things like that. Or if you just want something more timeless, we could just do little crystals and like little diamond hearts, something like that. Yeah. A lot of people love the birthstone one just because it's more sentimental. You can also get that done with this one as well. We can do birthstones. Right now I just have the crystals, but you can get birthstones in there. Okay, so that's what you'd like to work towards. Then we want to do the front helix and the back helix. Okay, and your thirds. Okay, that is a lot. The only thing is, because that one is so infected, I am worried about doing multiple piercings at one time just on your ear. I'd feel the most comfortable doing 2. You can come back in 3 months and we can put another one in. With how infected that one got, I'm just a bit worried. Yeah, so you'd have to pay right now for each of the piercings, okay? So if you did want all 3, you'd have to pay for the front, the back, helix, and then the lobe. And then you'd also have to pay for the jewelry that goes in all 3. So it'd be titanium jewelry with different tops depending on what you'd like, whether you want a crystal, which is more expensive, or if you just want like a plain silver circle bulb, then that is more affordable. For example, here you can see I just have a plain gold bulb, which is a bit pricier because it's gold instead of silver, but okay, what's your budget, may I ask? Oh, yeah, that one's new on our website. So then if you'd want to purchase that one as well, then I think we just do your helix and your thirds, right? That's what you want. Okay, thirds there, and we'll do your helix. A tragus piercing, yeah, so that's kind of on the inside here. Tragus is pretty painful. I will say that. I've never had it done, but I know a lot of people who come in to get it done and they say it's the most painful one. However, it really depends person to person. For example, my lobes, they hurt all the time. They're still healing. I'm very sensitive with my lobes, but my floating helix, my other helixes have been fine. They healed within a couple months, whereas my lobes, they're still healing and it's been years. So it really just depends on the person. Do you know how these ones healed, your lobes? Fine, yeah. Okay, so then I would say that your lobes, like most, heal faster. I'm the anomaly to that. So your lobes heal faster and then your cartilage takes longer, which makes sense as to why your rook got infected. A lot of people also have trouble healing that rook right there. It's a really difficult piercing to have an upkeep, sorry. That's your conch, and then here's where your rook would be, kind of there. But you don't want that one, no. Okay, so then we're gonna do your thirds. We definitely have room for that. It might go up a little bit into your cartilage, kind of like this one, because you don't have a lot of room on your lobes. But we can definitely do the helix, and then when you come back in a few months, we can do the front helix, and then by the time summer comes around, you can have a gorgeous chain Yeah, we could do some seashells, some birthstones, whatever you'd like. Okay, gorgeous. So that's that. Now I will have to just pull up a new form here and get you in with us, okay? Because we always put all of our patients' information on file, so we have you if you come back. So what is your full name, please? Oh my goodness, you totally look like a Gabriella. Yeah, it just fits you so well. I wouldn't say that. I don't know, you just definitely look like a Gabriella. It's the perfect name for you. Okay, and then can I have your date of birth, please? Lovely. So we won't need a parent signing. Okay, and then can I have your phone number? Okay. Email. Okay. That's with 2 L's, correct? Okay, just checking. Okay. And right now, let's put you in for, okay, so we're going to be taking out the infected conch on your right side. Right side, and then I'm just gonna make note that this was not done here. Okay, and then on the other side we're going to be piercing the helix and piercing your helix and thirds. Okay, lovely. And you just want titanium for those? Okay. Yeah, we do have that one. This is the one you're referring to, correct? Here, let me just get one of our ears here. It's this one, right? You're referring to this one that we have? Yeah, so this one we do have in silver. You're right. I'll just have to go and disinfect the piece for you because they're in the back. But yeah, this one's gorgeous with the little pearl and then butterfly with the crystals and pearls. It'll actually match really nicely with the one you have in your first on this side because it's kind of like a pearl drop. Really pretty. Yeah, so this is an example. This would be, we would do a floating helix here. So this is kind of like one piece. Or you could get 2 there. It really depends, but this is a gorgeous pearl hoop there. And then this one actually isn't a piercing. So if you're someone who can't heal your conch, which like most, you can't, it's really hard, so don't get too down on yourself. You can always just get one of these, okay? So this is like a huggy. It just goes on the outside. It's an ear cuff. This one is one of our newer ones. It has some diamonds and studs, or crystals I should say, but you can see the studs there. It's really kind of like funky rocker. Super cute. This one will be nice going from your first to your second, and then in your third you just want a plain silver ball stud. Okay, do you want the same for your helix? Yeah, okay, yeah, that's affordable and it's a great option just because it's not going to get dirty as much as like something, for example, like this. Like if you had the butterfly, it would be much harder to clean, right? Especially during the healing process. But okay, so then let's do that for you. This one also looks so gorgeous if you were to, it's kind of hard to pierce, but wear it like that, like as a proper hoop. Oh, what a gorgeous set, eh? Yeah, that one is really popular right now. People are really obsessing over the floating helix though. They're so popular. I think it's just timeless, right? It's so cool. It's one that you're gonna love forever. We'll definitely work our way though to get you your front helix and this one so you can have something dangle across. And if you still wanted your floating, you could get that and just have a small dangly one. That'd be really cool, hey? Yeah. We'll work our way to that. Okay. So we're just going to do titanium ball tops in those two. Okay. Now I just have to ask you a couple questions as well. Do you know if you're allergic to any medications, any disinfectants? No, okay. And just confirming you've had no piercings in your helix or anything there. Okay. Just first and seconds. Okay. Now I also asked this one because we are trying to, increase our social media. So how did you hear about us? It was okay. We've been really trying to, bump up the TikTok. It's hard to keep up with the trends. My goodness, the kids are just pumping out new trends like left, right, and center. It's so tricky. Okay, so TikTok. I'll let our social media girl, aka me, let her know she's doing a good job. Yeah, I try to do most of the TikToks, but of course, we all kind of split it up. Okay, good. I think that's perfect. I am going to get an emergency contact for you though as well. I know you don't need a parent to sign off, but just in case, you do have some people who come in here and they're like piercing pros and then they faint, so. Okay. Same last name as you. And what's their phone number? And what's their relationship? Okay. Good to know. Now here, I'm going to need you to sign right here, and a big signature there with the date, just to confirm that you understand, all of the legal liability stuff, all of that, basically to protect you and to protect our business as well. So I'll leave you that to sign. And in the meantime, I'm going to go and disinfect your titanium piercings, okay? Oh, a nose piercing as well. Okay. No, it's okay. Alrighty. You want a lot today then. So you want a nose piercing. Okay. Which side do you want it on? Okay. Yeah. That's cute. No, you definitely have the nose for it. No, it's just we hadn't discussed it yet, so caught me off guard, but okay. For sure. So you just want simple little nose piercing, silver. Do you want like a classic little crystal top? A lot of people like that because then it has some shine. Yeah, okay. Nose piercing. Have you ever gotten a nose piercing before? No? Okay, so it definitely, it's a different type of pain, but it'll make your eyes water a lot more, of course, because it's in your nose. But it is really quick and, yeah, you just have to keep up with the cleaning and whatnot. Same heal time, really. You just want to be careful, obviously, when you're applying makeup, washing your face, blowing your nose, all of that stuff, because it's more susceptible to getting infected and getting irritated, inflamed, because unlike your ears, you're constantly applying makeup, blowing your nose, touching your face, etc. Yeah, so it does help though that you sleep on your back. At least you don't sleep on your face like me. But I do think a nose piercing would look super cute there. Yeah, just like a little itsy bitsy one. Well, I definitely don't think the infection is bad at all. It's not that distracting, but I hear what you mean. It kind of balances it out. But don't worry, once this heals up, we can put in a Helix or something up there to kind of even out the ears. Okay. Okay, so I'm just going to make note of that then as well. No nose piercings. And I'm going to have to disinfect that for you too, okay? Same areas to sign, so don't worry about that, okay? So I'll have you sign there and I'll be right back with your clean jewelry. Okay, I'm back. Are you all signed? Perfect. Okay, lovely. And I'm just going to sign there as well. Great. Okay, so we've got all that done. Now, first I'm going to start off. I just want to take a quick look at your ears on this side specifically. I just want to see if there's any veins or anything I have to be careful of when piercing, okay? Just taking a look here. Yeah, you can turn your head to the side if you'd like. Okay, good. Your lobes do look perfectly healed, front and back, which is a good sign. Yeah, it's really good. Okay. you find you get really nervous when you get a new piercing? Or, yeah, I think after you get a few, it kind of just becomes almost like second nature. Oh yeah, definitely don't do that. I've heard horror stories of people who try to pierce their own ears and it just goes terribly wrong. So definitely want to be careful with that. Would never recommend. Okay. No, I never have. Okay, just turn your head to that side. I just want to take a look at the infection that's going on here. Okay. So this should be healed just with some cleaning solution. I just am checking because sometimes you will need like an antibiotic, but it seems fine. Yeah, and it's not embedding at all, which is really good. I am gonna ask you though, are you having like any ear pain, any swelling, or do you have a sore throat at all, sore tonsils? Okay, good, that's a great sign. Because if you did, then that's more sign that it is infected and it's spreading. So good to know there. So we'll take that one out and we'll clean it all up, and let's do that first, okay? I'm sure that one's causing you a ton of pain. Yeah, no fun at all. It's hard to find a trustworthy piercing place. I mean, luckily we have had nothing but great experiences with our clients and patients. Like, don't get me wrong, some piercings can get infected, but if you take care of them, it should be fine. But we also take a lot of safety precautions in terms of our cleaning protocols, etc., as all piercing places should. So it's really unfortunate when we hear about these locations that are just, really messing up people's experiences too, because then it kind of scars you. Not only literally scars you, but like mentally too. It ruins the whole experience. Yeah, and getting a piercing should be fun. You shouldn't be afraid to get a piercing. Okay, so I'm just going to spray some of our cleaning solution and a cap here, and what I'm going to do is I'm first just going to clean the area with a Q-tip here, okay? And I'm just gonna, because there's a lot of pus, so I'm just gonna try and soak some of that up and wipe it away so that I can really actually get in there and pull out the piercing, okay? Good. Okay, so just cleaning there. I know, I'm so sorry. I know it probably really hurts. You're a trooper though. Good. Oh yeah, a lot of pus here. Okay. What cleaning solution are you currently using? Oh, okay, yeah, so I know that a lot of people try and share their wise tips of use tea tree oil or baking soda or whatnot, and those can be very short-term effective solutions, but in the long term it's really not going to help. You're going to want a proper ear cleaning solution, okay? So we do sell some. We have this one, which is smaller. This is our piercing aftercare spray. Cleanses, sterilizes, and soothes, okay? And it is a saline spray. So we get this one. Or this is what we recommend for people who get fresh piercings. This is the Nail Med Nail Cleanse Piercing Aftercare Fine Mist. Now this one is like it says a fine mist, but it's so refreshing and just soothing on those areas where you got those piercings, right? It is amazing. I have so many of these at home, and we do sell a ton of these. They are popular for a reason. So if I could recommend you either, it would definitely be this one, okay? And this one is a lot softer of a spray because it's a fine mist, whereas this one, it's a bit more powerful. So for putting on a Q-tip and cleaning the pus, it's great, but if you just want to fine mist yourself, then this is what you'd want to use. Yeah, right now we actually have a sale going on. It's buy one get one 50% off. Usually we do that every other month or so, and people will come in and just buy a bunch of them because it's seriously amazing. Okay, so just going to clean up a bit more here. Okay. Good. You're a real trooper, honestly. So, what are your plans for the weekend? Yeah. Ooh, no, that'll be really fun. I am so excited for spring. It's getting closer. Oh, yeah. Definitely. Yeah, personally, I love the rain. I know. It is not a, as you say, popular opinion or whatnot, but I love the rain. I find it so nostalgic and sweet. So when it's spring, I don't mind the rain. When it's all rainy, you know what they say, April showers bring May flowers. So I always look forward to April showers. I know. Okay, so now I am just going to take this one out. Now this might be a bit painful, but I can see it's just a butterfly, so it's just going to be a pull. They really should have used a screw back, a flat back on this, so I'm really sorry that they didn't take care of you. Okay, so ready? Just going to get this off for you. 3, 2, 1. Good. I know, that's really painful. I'm just going to put that over there because we are not going to use that at all. That is not a salvageable piece. Okay, and just cleaning that again once more, okay? I know, yeah, there's definitely some pus and blood, but you'll be okay. However, if you're cleaning this, like I would say spray this with the mist solution twice a day, okay? And then you can move on to once a day just while it's healing. But if you find that it's starting to get worse for any reason, whether it's starting to pus more, get more swollen and red, because right now your ear is swollen, but of course that's because there was that piercing in there, it was rejecting it. But if you find that it's getting worse for any reason at all, please go see a doctor, because you don't want that infection to spread, okay? Because it will spread. You could get painful tonsils, sore throat, etc. And you just want to make sure it's cleared up, okay? So they'd give you antibiotics in that case. But right now, I mean, I'm not a nurse, but it should be fine. But of course, if anything seems to feel off, then definitely call your doctor, okay? Yeah, okay, so with that one done, we're gonna let it heal. Do you want me to blow on it a little bit? I know that some people like the cool air. Actually, here I have this little fan if you want. It's kind of loud, but spray your ear. Yeah, okay. Feels really nice. So, many more settings than I realized on that one. I'll leave that with you. If at any point you feel like you need to kind of cool it off, let me know, because I know it's hot and swollen right now, but at least we've got that sorted. Okay, so moving on to this side, I'm going to just clip back your bangs here, because you've got a bit of a side bang going. I like it. So I'm just going to clip up your hair, get it out of the way. Good. Perfect. I think I'm actually just going to clip up a bit more. There, just at the back to make sure that there's nothing in the way at all. Perfect. Okay, really good. Alrighty, so first and foremost, once again, I'm going to clean the area. For this though, I like to use a nice, soft, clean brush to just clean kind of the whole ear. So where did my little lid go? There we go. Pardon me. I've been doing this for about, oh gosh, how many years has it been? Probably almost 5 years. And I love it. I mean, as you can tell, I have a love for piercings. I only have piercings in my ears though. I used to want, I don't know if you've ever seen the double nose piercing, where you get the two little studs and then you get a little chain over the nose. Yeah, I always wanted that. I thought it would look so cute and really suit my nose. I still think it would, but a lot of people just disagreed on it, so kind of threw me off a bit. But at the end of the day, it's your choice, you know? Right, exactly. Okay, so just cleaning off the ear here. Good. Doesn't hurt at all with the lobes, right? Okay, good. Just triple checking. They do look fully healed. Good. And getting the back of the ear as well. Lovely. Perfect. Good. Lovely. Do your friends have a lot of piercings? So you're the trendsetter of the group. You have to keep up with more. A little bit, hey? Okay, so I'm just going to take my little marker here. I'm actually just going to wipe off your ear with just a bit of tissue here, just so it's not wet at all. Good. Perfect. Okay. So with my little marker here, I'm just going to make notes of where I'm going to pierce, okay? So for your thirds, I'm thinking right. Do you mind just turning your head a little bit more that way? Thank you. Just right there should be good. I'm just gonna move that just slightly over. Want it to be perfect. Okay. Like I said, this one is going to go into cartilage a little bit, so it might take a bit longer to heal. Now, chin straight at me. Perfect. That's really nice. Okay. And then look just slightly that way again. I'm going to get your helix here. So if we're going to do your front helix, then we're just going to place this one. Before, actually, are you ever thinking that you're going to want a double helix like this? Only on this side, okay? This side you want to keep for the across and maybe a floating. Yeah, you could also do floating on this side with the double helix. I just ask because if you want to on this side, then I would have to, take that into account of my positioning. Okay, just one. Good to know, good to know. Okay, so I'm thinking then we're gonna do it right there. Okay, chin straight at me. Good. That's looking perfect. Okay. I want you to take a look in our mirror right there and make sure that you love everything, okay? Oh, I think I hear a storm a-brewing. Yeah. You're happy with it? Okay, perfect. You can let me know if you want it moved at all. Just let me know. It's not like when you get your nails done and you're too scared to say anything. This is a bit more serious, so you can let me know. Promise? Okay, good. Well, then we can start piercing, and I'm going to do your nose after. Okay, so here I have the needle that I'm going to be piercing with. No, we don't use a piercing gun here. We like to use needle because it's just much more precise than a piercing gun. It's also less shocking. I think the biggest thing with a piercing gun is the sound. It's just dramatic. So we like to use a needle, especially with the helix and whatnot. You want it to be as precise as possible. So basically how it works is I'm going to pierce with the needle, and then I put in a taper, which is kind of like a little pointy tube, and that sits in the ear and keeps the hole open while I put in the jewelry, slide the taper off, put the backing on. You're good to go. Now this is going to be a flat back, okay? So it's not going to be a butterfly one where you can pull it off. You would need to screw this one and pull. So we don't recommend taking them out, obviously, during healing at all, but even by yourself, it's much easier to come and have us do it, and we're more than happy to help you do that free of charge, okay? Because we'd rather you have a good experience, proper healing, okay? So never be afraid to come in and ask us for help taking out one of your piercings so you can clean it, okay? So that's just kind of how it works. And yeah, you're going to have the silver ball jewelry. I have it here. Yeah, you wanted that, right? Yeah, I think that's beautiful, and I mean gorgeous. Now, did you want me to put in that butterfly with the chain and stud for your first and seconds, or do you just want to take that home with you and put it in? For sure, I can definitely put that in for you. What I'm going to do then is I'm going to do that now so that I'm not fiddling around with your ear. After we've pierced and it's all kind of ouchy. Okay, so then first and foremost, I'm going to take out these piercings. Okay, so just relax for me. Good. Perfect. Put that one there. Do you want to keep these? Okay. We can get rid of them then. And then I'm just going to take a fresh Q-tip and clean that area. Okay. Pardon me. No, you don't have a lot of gunk, just a little bit, which is pretty normal. Okay. Good. Lovely. And then we're going to put in the butterfly and pearl. So it goes the pearl stud and then it hooks up to the butterfly. Okay, lovely. So then I'm just going to check here the back. Okay, no piercing bumps or anything, just triple checking. So I'm going to take that piece. It's so beautiful, hey? Love it. Okay, I'm just going to put that in your ear here. So just relax for me. Just going to just slide that in. Perfect. And then put that in your second. Oh, good. There we go. Clipped in. Yeah, that one shouldn't hurt at all because those are healed. That looks gorgeous though, eh? Do you want to just take a look in the mirror with that one? Yeah, really pretty, hey? I love that one on you. It's like it was made for you. Okay. Then it's time for the new piercing. So of course these ones are gonna hurt more than that one because this is a new piercing, but totally worth it. Okay, so just disinfecting everything one last time here. Third time's a charm. Can never have anything too disinfected, let's be real. Right. Okay, so first I'm gonna do your lobe, okay? So feeling a bit nervous? Okay, we can take a deep breath in. Out. Here, you know what? I have these little fidget toys. Don't worry, they're cleaned after every person who comes in here, but these little fidget toys, if you want to squeeze them, play with them, kind of helps maybe take your mind off of it and distract you. Yeah, of course. For sure, we can do another deep breath in and out. You ready? Okay, I believe in you. You've got this. Okay. Let's do your lobe here. Take a deep breath in for me. 3, 2, good. Already done, and that's through. Just putting the taper through here. Lovely. And going to just put the backing on with the stud top. Good. Almost done. Oh my goodness, an ambulance. Maybe someone else fainted from an ear piercing, but not you. Not you. You're super tough. Okay, just a little bit of trouble here screwing this on, so just relax for me, just making sure it's in there. Good. Oh, see? Look at, they were here for someone to faint, but look, it wasn't you. They drove on past. See, you did it. Right, I think we work it up into our heads to be a bit more than it is, but we did really well. And it is a big deal getting, a hole put in your body. Yeah, but a beautiful one. I may say that looks stunning, and that placement is perfect. It's gorgeous. I love it. How you feeling? Yeah, you ready to do the the other one. Okay, I'm just going to gently clean up here a bit. There's just a little bit of blood, which of course is normal because we just poked a hole in you. So we're just gonna clean that up a bit. Okay, then let's do your Helix. Now this one, you may feel some crunchiness. That can always scare people, but I'd rather tell you now than when I'm doing it and you feel the crunchiness. You can kind of hear it as well, like through the cartilage. This one you didn't really because it was lobe/cartilage, but you will likely hear and feel some crunchiness on this one, okay? So not to alarm you, just giving you a heads up. Okay, but you're such a trooper for that one, so you've got this one in the bag, I know it. Okay, you ready? Okay. Again, just relax for me. Good, I'm all ready, are you? Okay, perfect. Just take a deep breath in. Good. 3, 2. Oh, perfect. Already through. Good. Just putting my taper through here. I am a Helix Pro, so you don't have to worry. I've got this one nice and quick for you. Perfect. There we go. Just finishing up the back there, screwing it on. Good. Perfect. That one looks amazing. No, seriously, your anatomy is perfect. I cannot wait till we get that chain across. That one is bleeding just a little bit more though, and totally normal. So just again, just cleaning that up. You might have little bits of dried blood, but you know, it's nothing major. Okay, good. How's it feeling? Yeah, it'll be a bit red and inflamed. Right now your ear is red and inflamed, but makes sense because like I said, we just poked holes in you. So it will be a bit sore, but just make sure that you're taking care of it in terms of cleaning wise, okay? So remember, not sleeping on it, but you sleep on your back, so it shouldn't be a problem. Not touching them. You don't want to be touching them constantly, especially with dirty hands. Making sure that you're cleaning them twice a day, okay? After about a month, you can move towards once a day, but for a solid month, you want to be cleaning them twice a day, really gently, okay? Yeah, and if you do find that you get any piercing bumps, a good trick. Okay, so it basically will just look like a little bump beside your piercing. You can kind of Google them if you're not sure, but you'll know it's like a bump beside your piercing. You can get them on the front or the back, and they will be sore. So when that happens, what I recommend people to do is just take a piece of toilet paper and just fold it into like a small little square. So it's a few layers. Douse that piece of toilet paper with the Aftercare mist, and then just put it around the ear so it can soak up all of that pus and the infection that's in the piercing ball, because that's what it is. When you get those little balls around your piercing, it's internal infection, okay? So it'll soak it all up, and within a few days it should be better, okay? No, definitely do not want to try to pick it off. That would be so painful. No, do not do that. So that's my tip for you. But honestly, those are looking amazing. And you just want to just be gentle with yourself right now, okay? Your ears, be careful when you're putting your hair up. Because now you don't have piercings just on the bottom of your ear. You have them on the top. So if you wear glasses... Okay, so reading glasses then, yeah, so if you put your glasses on, just gotta be careful you're not pulling them off because they could get caught. Just making sure you're gently putting them on and off, putting up your hair, being careful, all of that. You've got this, you've got it. Okay, now I am going to clean your nose so we can do your nose piercing now. I know, big day for you. Just relax. You're not wearing any nose makeup, right? Okay, good. Just checking. Some people wear like highlighter and whatnot. Good. And if you can actually just kind of tilt your head a bit down for me. Good. Thank you. Perfect. Okay. And so I'm actually just going to take a Q-tip, and it's going to feel funny, but I'm going to just kind of clean inside a little bit. Okay. Do you need to blow your nose at all? Okay, good. I'm just gonna kind just like to make sure the area is really clean. So now with my marking tool, I'm going to make the mark of where I think it should be based on what you were telling me just right there, right? Really simple. Okay. You've got the perfect nose for it too. You're like textbook nose piercing. Okay, just right there. I think I'm just going to actually adjust it just slightly. Yeah, I think that's perfect. Look at me, right on my chin. Yeah, that's amazing. Okay, well, you just take a look in the mirror. What do you think? Yeah, right. Okay, I'm so excited for you. You just want to stud. Have you ever thought about getting the 2 or anything else? Yeah, just the 1. That's the classic. Okay. So I'm just going to grab a fresh needle here. And same type of thing. We're going to be piercing with the needle, then putting in the taper, putting in the jewelry, all of that good stuff, right? Yeah. You know the drill by now. Okay, so I just want you to relax. Maybe let's take some more deep breaths in and out. Deep breath in and out. You've got this. You've been so amazing. Okay, ready? So this one is gonna hurt a bit, but you've got it. Your eyes may water, but ready? 3, 2, good. Already through. I'm like a pro at this. What can I say? It's almost like I do this for a living. Good. And I'm just going to get the backing for that one. And I know this part's kind of uncomfy because I have to really get in there, but good. I know, almost done. Perfect. Okay, that's good. Is some blood, so I'm just going to clean that up right away. Not to freak you out. Yeah, well, it's just a more sensitive area than the ears. Okay. That's really pretty though. Oh my goodness. Like, so stunning. I always thought I could pull off a nose piercing, but my goodness, you really can. Oh, take a look, babe. Right? I'm telling you, it's made for you. Literally made for you. You can use the same mist for that as well, so definitely worth, in my opinion, buying the buy one get one half off, because then at least you have backup. It's always the worst when you run out of piercing solution and you can't get this one in the stores. You have to either order it or get it from us. Yeah, I know they don't sell it in stores anymore. It's such a pain, so definitely just having a backup is always good. Plus now you've got 3 piercings, 4 really to clean. Yeah, okay. I'm so excited for you. You're making me want to get a nose piercing. No, I usually don't like to pierce myself, even though I do piercings for a living. I like to just have one of my colleagues do it. Okay, so I am going to give you our little aftercare pamphlet, okay? So this also tells you the healing time. So for example, your lobes take 2 to 3 months, like I said. Your cartilage can take 6 to 12. However, what we've done is I've put in a longer bar for your helix. So in 3 months, you can come in and we'll get that shortened and we can do your front helix, okay? And then after that, we can take a look and see if we can put a chain in. My helix healed really fast, faster than my lobes. So it also just depends on your healing time. But in 3 months, be sure to call us so we can shorten that bar, because it is quite long right now. You might not realize it because your ear is swollen, but trust me, after a few days when the swelling goes down, there'll be some good distance and you'll be like, wow, that is annoying. But it's just so it can heal properly, and then we'll shorten it. Okay? And then nose is 6 to 12 months, so that one will be a bit longer as well, okay? So once healed, the jewelry may not move freely in the piercing. Do not force it. A piercing may seem healed before the healing process is complete. This is because tissue heals from the outside in, and although it feels fine, the interior remains fragile. Be patient and keep cleaning throughout the entire healing period, okay? So it's really just about patience. Also note that it's not necessary to rotate the jewelry in the piercing. So a lot of times people want to twist them to try and get in there and like make it more clean or something, but it really just irritates it more, so don't do that. You can use a non-woven sterile gauze to gently compress for 5 minutes, morning and evening for the first 2 weeks, like I said. Yeah, sterile solution. So this is everything that you should need, and then we can book you in for 3 more months. Of course, if you have any questions, feel free to call us. You can even text us at the same number because it's our work phones. Yeah, so we can reply to text nice and quick for you. And it's not like then it's a 9 to 5, office. If you have a problem and it's like 8 p.m. and I'm at home with the kids or something, you can still text me and I'll respond and let you know. Like, if you send a pic and it looks super infected or something, I'll let you know if you should go to the hospital or, That only ever happened one time, though. Yeah, it was really bad. They were not taking care of their piercing at all, and they got like a bunch of, like cotton ball. Yeah, they got a bunch of cotton wrapped around it and infected. It was a big mess. I was like, what are you doing? So don't do that. Just use a non-woven gauze compress, okay, to clean twice a day. And then you want to be doing that for a while. Same with your nose, okay? Yeah, so I would recommend not doing makeup on that area of your nose for a while, okay, because we really want it to heal up, and makeup is only going to increase the likelihood of infection, which is what you really don't want, right? Yeah, you'd rather not wear any makeup than have to pay to get your nose re-pierced and have to go through the whole healing process and everything all over again. Nobody wants that. No, that's a pain in the butt, especially when we want to save our money for more piercings. Exactly, that's what I'm saying. So, yeah, definitely just be careful there. Like I said, if you have any questions, then feel free to ask. I am just going to take out the clips though in your hair. Good. You can adjust it accordingly. I'm not really sure how you do your side bangs, but I'll let you do it there. I don't want to mess up your hair. No, I think the bangs are like coming in more. I think, well, don't they say trends repeat themselves like every 10 years or so? So we should this year be seeing stuff from 2014. So like Chevron and, I don't know, Super Bass from Nicki Minaj. I'm not sure. You said you don't want this jewelry, right? I mean, it's completely up to you. We can get rid of it or you can keep it. Yeah, okay. I mean, I'm not sure what the material is. I'd have to take a closer look, but yeah, if you don't want it, then definitely we can get rid of it. Be sure to take this, and I will. Do you want to do the buy one get one 50% off? Yeah, I mean, I'd recommend it. It's kind of like a why not type of thing, right? Okay, so I will go and get you another one of these from the back. And then, do you mind just meeting me at the front there, and we can go through payment and everything? Okay, lovely. Yeah, if you have to use the washroom, it's there, okay, just down the hall to your right. Of course, yeah, and then you can just meet me at the front, and we'll go through payment and aftercare and everything like that. The solution, I mean, yeah. Okay, gorgeous. Of course, no, you can definitely leave your coat here. Don't worry about bringing it to the washroom. That's such pain. Of course. Okay, I'll be right back. We'll meet back in a jiffy.